If you draw lines in the sand, the ocean's gonna wipe you the fuck out. So the art of the pivot, the art of the loss, the art of reading the market, it's all predicated on the same shit, which is check your fucking ego at the door, know the market's bigger than you, and fucking react to it or you're gonna fucking lose.
Me and Garyvee up in the office, do-rag flapping, walking through corporate. Talks about ownership and leverage, 1,800 checks and shot out the beverage.
Should not only be closing the gap on the long form creative videos that are gonna change your business, it's also the podcast and Alexa skill and other strategies that you add on that can fucking do exactly what you guys figured out the first time and close the gap on what you guys missed the second time and make sure that you crush the third time. Thank you.
Sounds good. Have a good day.
One of the questions that came up for me was like, how do I suffocate that bullshit artist and bring out the hustle a bit more? Because that's hard for me.
Yeah, I think I get that. I'm gonna give you a real good piece of advice. Maybe the best piece of advice. I'm excited because it's a big one.
Yeah.
Because you have no choice if you want to win big.
Yeah, and I want one big.
Well,
like,
then you really have to realize that you have to go the other way.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it either.
Yeah.
It's when it comes to
pretend.
It's easy to pretend. It's easy to get away with when you have that charisma manipulation.
Yeah.
Listen, man, don't do as I say, do as I do. I fucking shut my mouth and fucking built a big company.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was quiet. I was micro confident loud in a liquor meeting and but not, I didn't say,
Yeah.
I just did.
Yeah.
Listen, you can say anything if you're doing.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali was saying I'm the greatest, but was winning fights.
Yeah. If you're going to start a social media presence, like, I already have a social media presence, but to start like vlogging or something like that, what is like the number one thing? Truth.
The truth.
Yeah.
I'm just tweeting it because it just makes me think that way.
Thanks so much, Gary.
Good luck to you, man.
Yeah.
Take care.
We'll
Have a
talk.
great day. Thank you. I want you to film on my phone, on your phone.
Yes, okay.
I'm gonna make that Instagram ad.
Awesome. Okay.
Like, you're fucking up.
Yeah.
Like-
Cool. Awesome.
Hey guys on Snapchat, listen, first of all, hacking the ad product. Tip number one, it's underpriced, you should be doing this. Real quick tip for the Snapchat community. We are living through the greatest era ever. And so many of you are gonna get a job or do the normal thing. You need to explore in your late teens and early 20s, try shit, go to places. This is the time to be risky, not the time to be super conservative because fucking mom and dad said so. So promise me right here on Snapchat that you're gonna go and do random, interesting, wild shit, try new businesses, meet new friends, try different talents, become that maker you always wanted. Shoot for the goddamn stars now because it gets a lot harder when you're 30 and 40. Stop fucking up and go do. Hot. Hot in limited editions.
Where'd you get those?
Musa, when he was at Nike, gave them to me.
Dope.
Which so I assume they're limited. What are you Vayner sports clowns doing? You're struggling. You need to bring in the big dog.
Hustling and grinding to struggle. I really did.
You guys used adjectives like crushing and grinding, and then all of a sudden, all I ended with was struggling. What's up, guys? Super pumped. Swipe up right now. Looking for people to sponsor Braxton Miller's football camp. Get the details on his post there. Looking for food brands, looking for some other brands. If you're interested, let me know, Gary@VaynerMedia.com. But swipe up. What do you need, my man?
Cool. It's a complimentary piece for
Let's go.
Planet of the Apps.
Yep.
Just a couple questions
Go.
about the art of the pivot.
I always rather talk to you than write,
Exactly,
but I've been doing okay
exactly.
writing, but let's go.
Just talk to me about a time you were forced to pivot. This is in reference to the first episode and them having to go through.
So I haven't historically had, are you recording?
I am.
Good. I haven't historically had a pivot, but I haven't had to macro pivot often, but I've micro pivoted my whole career. I think pivoting is looked upon sometimes as a fake positive or a negative. I think of pivoting as an offense. So unlike my friends at Companion, where actually would say Companion didn't pivot, we pivoted as an offense. We had to react to something and we added features. I've changed my product offering at VaynerMedia every day. Like one day we won't sell anything that has to do with Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. Did I pivot? No, I fucking went to the market.
Is there a time that you can think of, or just a little bit more context on deploying energy, time, money into something that didn't work?
Oh, I mean, there's been times where things have gone out of business. I had Cork, didn't use it. CORKD, a wine social network, didn't succeed. I had Forest, Forrst, a community for designer and developers, didn't work. Now those were places where I was co-founder, where I wasn't the real operator, so I'm not gonna take those losses on my resume, though I was part of the team that co-founded it and I funded it personally. So, you know, I don't have all successes, I just don't respect my losses.
How'd you move on?
Quite easily. I don't give a fuck what you think, or what anybody thinks. It's a loss. If you're an entrepreneur, you lose. It's like being a UFC fighter. Like everybody has an L. Like having losses, I moved on with fucking ease. Cause I'm a fucking winner.
This is in 2007?
This is in 2009, probably 10, 11.
10, 11.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else? Plan of the apps specific? It's about the art of the pivot, or the ability to, you know, react.
Not being romantic is everything. Like, if you draw lines in the sand, the ocean's gonna wipe you the fuck out. So the art of the pivot, the art of the loss, the art of reading the market, it's all predicated on the same shit, which is check your fucking ego at the door, know the market's bigger than you, and fucking react to it or you're gonna fucking lose. Everybody's freaking out about this episode?
This episode was really good. Like, the emotion behind that episode was just amazing. And you say in one part in the episode, you say it's all about perspective.
Just perspective, man. It's just perspective.
Yeah.
And it's just game changer, right?
That's just, how was it?
What?
These 5 days.
Incredible. But I have great perspective. I do. It was more fun watching them change their perspective, my crew, than me. Because I'm in that mindset. I'm in the fucking feet in the dirt, fucking shit outside. Like, I'm ghetto. I'm much more ghetto than they think. I'm fucking much more ghetto than they think. Like, I just, you know, and ghetto's the wrong word. I'm just more humble. Like, I know what it tastes like. You can't fucking fabricate that taste in your mouth when you've got shit.
Two things. One is that right now the biggest challenge I'm facing is I'm not able to set up a spending account for you so that we can spend on ads.
Why?
Because it's just the whole, how China works, like you have to have a presence there. And like,
so
you've never even been there, so like even a stamp on your passport would have been enough. Like it's just...
So how do we hack it? Do I have to go to China on that trip? It's Hong Kong's now China.
That doesn't work.
So should I go to China for 5 minutes?
But yes.
Okay. So let's do a meetup. Let's do a meetup in Beijing. I'll fly in, land, do a meetup, and leave. That's some gangster ass content.
We could do it.
This the amount of content I'm catching right now. Like all of this needs to be in it.
He doesn't have time, right? Before and after. Like.
Sid, we're in control of my time.
Like, I just want to put this on your radar because just to like.
Otherwise, nothing's gonna happen, right?
How serious we're going into this? Because the other thing is that I need someone on the team who can actually speak Chinese so that they can
learn it.
I mean, I need to go faster than that.
Got it.
Because I need someone to like start auditing all the content that's going up because we're putting out a lot of content now.
All right, somebody who speaks Chinese that wants to intern for 6 months on our team, we're interested. There you go.
to talk to you about so many things, but I think I know we have a short amount of time. So, first I wanted to talk about the 10th day a little bit, because I think it was great for me to be there. I mean, I'm probably one of the youngest people in the studio, and I'm really passionate about what I do, and I love that. I mean, that's kind of, I love telling stories, and that's what it's all about for me when it comes to like approaching my work. I'm really passionate about every project, and I try to make it the best. So I feel like to many degrees it touched me really hard because that's literally what I want to do. So yeah, I thank you for
Of course, I'm glad you were there.
That's your vision. How do you deal with like your balance in terms of like, and I'm your audience, by the way. In terms of like the time with your family, the time you spend with your family,
I just live in real life. Sometimes I spend too much time working, then I fix it. Sometimes I'm not spending enough time working, I fix it. Like, I work a lot, but I also have a wife who's understanding. It's kind of what we agreed to. You know, I'm spending more vacation time. The weekends I'm very focused. So just trying to be better every day.
Got it. And for example, with your
I don't judge myself. I called this meeting because I just found out this morning about what happened. I mean, I know what happened macro. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. So I just want to check in on you.
Yeah.
The second you like have any insight to anything, or if there's anything you need me to do for you, use me. And that means having me curate a meeting with every single thing we do here. I'm here for you.
Okay. Cool.
You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like, you really know.
Yeah, I do.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I do.
Like, it's, you know, like there's things you can control and there's things you can't.
Yep.
All right, good. Give me a hug. It's good to see you. Thanks.
Thanks.
Please, please, please use me if I can help.